One of the most common things that friends who are getting into soccer ask me about is promotion and relegation. As American sports fans, we have a hard time with this because we don't have it in other sports. The concept's pretty simple. With multiple leagues in a country, the top winners in each league move up to the next one the following season. To make space for those teams, the bottom teams in each league move down. So it's a yearly game of trading spaces. Every country does it a little bit differently, with between 1 and 3 clubs usually going up and down. Couple examples. In England, in the Premier League, the bottom 3 teams automatically go down. In the second tier, the Championship, the top 2 teams automatically go up. And the third is qualified from a playoff of the 3rd through 6th place teams, including a final at Wembley, which is called the most expensive game in the world because of the amount of money a club can get from being promoted to the Premier League. In Germany's Bundesliga system, it's done a little bit differently, with the bottom 2 and top 2 teams automatically trading spaces, with the 3rd from last and 3rd from top teams playing a 2-legged tie to see who's going to stay or join the top flight next season. There's many other styles of promotion and relegation. I can't cover them all now, but drop me some of the ones you find interesting in the comments. I want to talk about one more that's really rare. Promotion and relegation in Mexico is really bizarre and complex because one team goes up and one team goes down, but it doesn't have to do with how you did this season, but rather how you did over the last 3 seasons. Follow me on this because I'm not going to repeat it. After the opening and closing tournaments of a season are over, relegation is performed based off of the average amount of points you've taken per game over the previous 3 seasons, or last 1 or 2 if you've gotten promoted within those last 3 years. But after the closing tournament, if you qualify for the Liguilla and you have the lowest average points per game over the previous 3 seasons, you don't qualify, you drop out of the tournament, and the next available team takes your place. Oof. As far as promotion from the second tier in Mexico, the winners of their opening and closing tournaments meet in a 2-legged tie to decide who gets promoted. If a club won both the opening and the closing tournaments, they're automatically promoted. But wait, there's more! In recent seasons, if you're a second tier team and you're promoted, but you don't meet all of the qualifications with stadiums and youth systems to be able to go to the top league, the team that is getting relegated from the top tier has to pay you about 120 million pesos in order to do those things within the next season to be promoted. In return for that payment, the team stays in Liga MX. If they can't pay it, they both get to play in the second tier. And after all of that, none of this matters for the time being because relegation is suspended in Mexico due to the second tier league being suspended and folded because of the COVID pandemic. So there's probably not going to be relegation for at least the next 5 years. So to make sense of it in America, take Major League Baseball and imagine if this season the Baltimore Orioles and the Diamondbacks were not playing Major League Baseball, but they were in AAA. So I hope that helps understand it a little bit more and the benefits of promotion and relegation for leagues and countries around the world. We don't have it in America. I doubt we ever will. Talk to me in the comments about why you think we can or can't get it done.